For the culture, myself, Lippy.
Tricky.
We're inside the building once again. Make sure you like and subscribe. And
come on, energy.
Video.
Energy. Yeah? That's what we need right now.
Yeah, energy. So yeah, straight into it, man. London City, man. UK. The youth, they've been going through a thing. It's always been rough, you understand? But I think, obviously, of recent years, the gang things obviously become very popular. And earlier this week, kind of a blatant example of that was we had a death of a brother. I don't know his real name, which is bad, but they called him T Rose. And which is interesting about this particular incident is that he allegedly took the life of another young boy a couple years ago, and he'd been, I think he went to prison for it, but he was cleared under self-defense, and prior to that he was moved away to, I don't know if it was to Telford, but where he was killed recently was Telford, and I think when he killed the youth, it was a couple years ago, 16 maybe, 2017. And also, kind of why...
Allegedly,
yeah. But kind of why that particular incident is so popular is because it's kind of like a popular event in kind of the gang thing, in this whole drill scene. A couple popular rappers are kind of like involved in that situation allegedly, and they talk about it a lot, you understand? So this situation is, when I saw it, I was like, I know that this is gonna cause like a reaction online, you understand? And it did, because obviously when the youth passed away a couple years ago, I'm gonna say it how it is, they were taking the piss out of it, or putting it on tunes, making memes, or editing funny videos talking about how they're not sorry for man's mum, all of this. So now that this has happened, they're kind of giving back the same energy, and obviously it's unfortunate. You get me? We're all, like I said, man, it's always been rough, but I kind of think the value of life for these youths is kind of silly, like, cause I know you, Trick, you've been in situations, involved in situations where people have lost their lives, and I didn't see you, man. I'm not saying you become brethren straight away.
Allegedly.
But the realness is you lot weren't laughing at each other on tunes, and you understand, and no one really has. I kind of think is this drill generation, it become, things change, you understand? It's like life ain't too serious no more. Even how quickly, like, youths, and obviously man don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but even how quickly youths kind of get over their brethren dying. I see man will lose their brethren, next day on the gram it's like back to normal, and he's just an extra RIP in the bio or whatever, and I think it's mad. I can't lie.
Well, what I will say to that is 100%. I've definitely been in them situations, and I think we, in the height of it, this must have been about 15, 16 years ago. I can't put the date on it, but I think we made one tune each against each other, but it was just a direct, and there was no, and within that tune, it was just disrespecting the people that was here. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Never. It always sat on my chest heavy to say, like, you can't really speak about a dead person, bro. Yeah. I don't think I think if we think about on a bigger scale, I don't think Karma's letting you get away with that. Like you can't really, if your heart's in it, and your heart's in these streets, you have no time to make diss tracks and diss the person about dying, because it was really real. Do you get what I'm saying? And you really wanted him gone. So to come out and make songs, I've always thought that is, I wouldn't even, it's a bit sneaky. Do you get what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna
Like
lie.
it's a bit
I'll
sneaky, and
be
it's
honest. I think it's very sneaky. When I first saw it, I'll be honest. That was the first thing, and I was vocal about it online. And maybe I said it in the wrong way. You understand? But I kind of thought that's what kind of stopped me from fully like subscribing to this drill thing, innit? I was like, youths are laughing about each other and saying, right, raw, man, don't feel sorry for your mum. It's like, what is this? And then a man kind of said, well, it is what it is, innit? This is the rawest form, like, of the thing. And I kind of thought, even though I don't agree or necessarily understand, I kind of thought, cool, you understand? And all that kind of shit became normal to me, you understand? And I'll be honest, it's only kind of until this thing happened to the T Rose youth, I've actually taken a step back and said, raw, like, this has been mad for a while, like, and it's not gonna stop. So like, cause I think he was a teenager when it happened. I think he was 20, 21, and away from, you understand? So it's like, it's crazy the way the thing lives on. Cause let's be honest, you can, on these roles, when you're involved in situations like this, let's be honest, people can lose their life. It's as simple as that. But I think kind of when that happens, when it's happened in previous generations, man kind of looked at this thing as, all right, now it's more serious now, regardless of if it's gonna carry on or whether it's gonna stop. It's serious now, and it's not a game. I kind of think when the thing's going on, it seems a bit back and forth, tit for tat. It's like, you get me? It's almost like a sport. You understand? But when it kind of, it's like these youths don't have that. These youths don't have a raw. Do you know
what it is? But do you know what it is? And I'll be honest with you, and you can even vouch. Like, say, you see when these things are going on and someone dies, like, you're going through it, and you're going through your back and forth. You're not gonna, it's not gonna mentally register to you unless you sit down in prison for it, or until it's ended. And that's when it's gonna start for you. So when people thinking, yeah, I don't give a damn, because you're still in the motion and you're still going through the roads and you're still doing what you're doing. But you're not gonna, it's not just gonna go away. Do you get what I'm saying? You're not just gonna kill someone and end
Just
up
go live.
and just go live. Do you get what I'm saying? Because if someone on the road doesn't get you, it's gonna get you mentally, bro.
I'm gonna. It's mad, innit? It's a delicate situation, innit? Because I'll be honest, these boys, they're not far from where I'm from. You get me? They're not from my area, but Harrow, Norfolk, all them kind of places. It's not far from me. You understand? So it's like, it's mad, and because kind of them areas, I'm not saying it was sweet back in the day, but it weren't like youths killing each other. Like, yeah, man. It's
Are they from? Have they got? Because a lot of these blocks, especially even in Hackney, there's a lot of these areas. What I've noticed, they don't have olders.
Yeah.
The areas with olders, yeah, they kind of respect something, because the older boy would be like, "Ray, I ain't calling out my man's name, you idiot."
The oldest guys in that situation are probably in their early 20s.
25 tops.
If that, I'll be honest. Like, these boys are young, man, and it's like I said, cause they don't have, I don't know.
There's no olders, bro.
Yeah,
there's no olders, because in my area they're not allowed to do that, and if they do, that's not getting supported by me or anyone. No one's not really playing that, because I like to let these youths know that, see all that singing on tracks about another man's name, you're making this real street shit into a joke. And it's not a joke. It's not a joke. And when you think about it, bro, people's like, have a heart. And I know people might say but my thing's 24 years deep, bro. You get what I'm saying? Before man was even born, like, my thing was cracking off. Like, and it's 24 years deep. And it's like, even if I mention someone like Popcorn, let's say he was the first one to die from the other side and this, that, and the other, rest in peace. And why I'll always say rest in peace when I mention my man's name, because my man was like 16, 17. First time I've probably mentioned his name out in the open, because I even think that is have I got the right to even mention his name? So I have to, anytime I mention his name, I have to mention it respectfully. Do you get what I'm saying? If a man's living and on earth, I don't have to mention his name respectfully. I'll be like, he's an idiot. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's just that respect, bro. And you're allowed to be a gangster and have respect. Do you get what I'm saying? You're allowed to be a gangster and have certain morals that you run by. Like, we know that the rules don't need to be drilled into man's head. Do you get what I'm saying? He has a mum. Yeah. He has a sister. Yeah. So you're going to go and they've got to see you running around making songs about it. It's not a joke. If you done it, you done it. Do you get what I'm saying? Live with it, sit back and chill. But don't be coming out here putting it on tracks and laughing about it. Bro, I'm not going to lie. It makes my skin crawl. I think, you know what? You're really taking this for a joke. But do you know what it is? I think they do it. Yeah, people do that when the beef is kind of a joke and it's not dead serious. Because we didn't even... Bro, I'm not going to lie. I'll say them man to the day I die because I didn't even want to say their names. Yeah. So I couldn't go out on a song and say their names because I didn't even want to say their names. I don't even like hearing it. But do you understand what I'm saying? Catch what I'm saying? I don't even feel their names, bro. So I'll say, yeah, them man over there, them man from the other side. Ask anyone. If you hear me, Mark, anyone speak. And say, yeah, oh, what them man? No one would say their names, bro. And probably vice versa. They'd be like, oh, my you. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't mind that because it's more than it's a touchy subject, and it's probably why they ain't come out and said, you know what, yeah, man, killed this man over there and this man over there, because they know it was dead serious, and they're probably feeling the side effects from it, because there will be side effects. So I'll keep telling these kids, don't think you're just gonna go and kill someone and go and live. You're not going to live. I'll be
honest. I'll tell you what it is though. Yeah, on the back of what you said, yeah, you see what you just done there. I can't recall a man doing that. A man saying, yo, I used to war my man, you know what, rest in peace, my man. And then explaining like, you know what, red hair, man, I have respect and red. And I'll be honest, yeah, maybe that's why the youth them move how they move. Because I'm not trying to take the piss. It's a thing like, you see the killers in our community, let's call them that. They just, you understand, once that happens, they kind of just walk away, you get me? Sometimes they get birded, sometimes they kind of just have to disappear. You understand? So you don't get to see a killer's behavior. So what the youths that they think is killers, like remember this whole drill scenes of Chicago and all these places in America where man are just licking man down and going back into society.
And talking all that, I'm smoking on that.
Exactly. Yeah, so they're thinking that's what a killer does. You understand? Yeah. Where is, this ain't America, bro. This is like America. We're all doing this. The reason why you can say a man that you had a problem with name that's passed away and say, you know what, rest in peace, is simply for the fact that you can understand that could have happened to anyone in this situation. Yeah, understand? 100%. If this 100%. In this thing, anyone could, that's what's going on, you understand? At any moment, anyone can go, you understand? So even if you don't respect the people, I think they have to respect that itself. And what has happened to my man, it should be a lesson. Because I'm not saying, the youths that hit that guy's people then went up there. It could be a totally unrelated incident, innit? I'm a spiritual brother. I believe in karma. I'm not saying, if you lick down a man, you're definitely going to get licked down. Because like I said, unfortunately, in this thing, that's what happens. When you're in this this cycle of negativity, that's going to go on, innit? My thing is, it's all about intentions and how you maneuver once certain negative things happen, you understand? Because like I'm going to keep saying it, if you're warring and it's knives and guns, it's inevitable. People are going to lose their life, innit? Whether it's the generation that started the mad thing or the youths that pick it up 10 years down the line. And it's all about how you move after that. We've all been connected to man. It might not even be death. It's just serious situations, innit? We're all, unfortunately, if you're going to do this road thing, we're all friends with someone that's done something to somebody else, you understand? And we all have to maneuver in regards to that information. That, what I just said there kind of cut off at like the generation maybe a couple years younger than me, because these youths are moving crazy.
But you know what it is? What I say, it's the difference between the accidental killers, and this is what we're getting a lot of these days. These guys want to stab you and want you to run away, and they don't want to kill you. I was rolling with guys that the conversation in the house was make sure he don't leave. He's gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? If he doesn't go, like it's curtains for you, man. Make sure, boom. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Make sure this happens. So you know, even certain times I told you, bro, I'll tell a story of that, like to even teach them, like, don't be afraid to hop out. Do you get what I'm saying? I'll never forget one drilling it was happening. I'm not gonna say who was there or this, that, and the other, but a couple of me and my guys, and we got halfway there. And I was like, bust the door. So only because you get what I'm saying. I don't want to fling out who was actually there, but you get what I'm saying. One of the heavy hitters was there. Do you get what I'm saying? And one of the heavy hitters I was close to, very close to. Mm-hmm. Do you get what I'm saying? So it was like, let him out. And I held, but bro, and I'm not gonna lie. Let me tell you the difference with that is, and this is why we're gonna go on to the not even the next thing right now, but just part of the story. Yeah. This is how snitches are made, because one guy stunted in the car. Tricky man, one, you're not rolling. Nah, bro, let me out. My energy just didn't feel right. Long story short, and I got out the car. Long story short, 6 weeks later, everyone gets nicked. Someone who stayed in the car and was telling me why am I getting out of the car. What did he do?
Yeah,
ratted. Because maybe you didn't feel it, but you fronted on your feeling. Don't front on your feelings. Like, if you need to get out, get out. If you need to walk, just walk. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Because if you're bad enough to be in that car, you're bad enough to walk.
You're bad enough to say, let me out, bro.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
That's what the youth them don't understand.
Yeah, bro, and because they're not around real killers, bro.
And the thing is, it goes back to what we were saying on the previous episode. Man's position in this thing. A lot of men are idiot out here.
Yeah, no.
I'm not trying to label no one, but I know for a fact certain man was idiot to the day they killed someone or mashed someone up. You understand? So it's like they done something, and now that guy that was a pussy on Wednesday, it's Thursday now, but on Wednesday evening he mash up a man.
And I'll put it out there because you know what it is, and this is what it is with a lot of guys. If you notice, even the older guys, because people might hear a story about them, they go on like this. I'll put it out there, bro. I've never killed no one in my life. Do you get what I'm saying? That's facts. I've done what I've done. I've not really a knife man. I've shot. Do you get what I'm saying? I've had a couple of fights, but I've never killed no one in my life. Do you get what I'm saying? And I don't know if I say God bless to that, because certain times I did go out with certain intentions, and I don't know why it just never happened, but it's kind of coming like the opposite way. They're not going out with that intention to kill, and the killings happened. So when it does, they're thinking this is how we behave. This is how we behave, and they're not seeing no examples of how you're supposed to. There is no way to behave, but they're not seeing no examples of someone who is a real killer, because I think they need to watch a lot of documentaries of these real killers.
They do,
and these real killers, they can't say the person's name. They don't even wanna. They've got so much remorse for it. Do you get what I'm saying? They don't even wanna talk about them like that. It's very hard to eat. Bro, as I said, this is the first time I've even mentioned a man's name out there. I don't talk about it because it makes you think and this, that, and the other. But for lessons, as I said, it's a lot to do with no elders around.
Yeah, no, it's the disconnect. Man.
It's the disconnect.
Because put it this way, I'll talk about the other hand of things, bro. Man's the start of the accidental killer generation, bro. I've stabbed people and all of this. I wasn't trying to kill one of them, bro. You understand? You understand? So if one of them passed away, bro, I would have been... No, but hear this. Though. If one of them people passed away, by one set of people, I would have been looked at as like a demon and killer, someone that's taken away. Like, but to my peers, maybe I would have been like
nutcase.
He's you understand? Yeah. And it's like from that point on, man would be expected to move a certain way. And I'm gonna be transparent in it. This is a situation. I have a good friend of mine. He passed away recently. Yeah, and when we was younger, unfortunately, something happened. Someone passed away, completely unintentional. Yeah, was punished for it. Served his time, come out. Yeah, because the system's shit, and because I can't say demand them shit, but I just say the way we are as gang members or whatever you want to call us is shit. We don't really comfort a man. You just from like you said, from he done what he done, and he was him. He's a madman, innit? You're a madman. You do this. So when man's hearing certain things about man, it's not even shocking. It's expected. You understand? So it's like my man's getting into situations, and it's like, yeah, because you're him, you have to go and take it to the limit. Then it was almost drilled into him. So a situation happened like that again, and it was seen as intentional this time. My brethren got 25 years in prison. 8 years into that sentence, my brethren is dead, bro. Man don't know about them kind of things. Yes, bro, my brethren's dead, fam. And it's like, man don't, like even with that, I remember being upset that he got birded, yeah. But when I think about it now, I know it sounds fucked. If it was one of my other brethren, I would have been so much more upset. Not because I loved him more than my brethren, but because I thought he could handle it more than the next man. Why? Because of things he's done. Brother, we're all human, bro. We're no one... Remember PTSD episode, all of that. All these things we're going through, bro. We need help, bro. You get me? But man done certain things, and then we expected certain things of him, and he expected certain things of himself, and now we had to bury him the other day, bro. That's the reality of this thing. You get me? Just start of the episode, we had to talk about a situation, 2 youths buried. You understand? Your situation, man, dying. This shit ain't a joke.
This is what we're not clocking.
It's not a joke,
because this is what we're not clocking, and I'm gonna let guys know. No one in 24 years of our drama, bro. No one got away with shit. And let me tell you, if you killed, you got a bird to go with it. Do you understand what I'm saying? And vice versa.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. No one gets away with nothing. So it's like, raw. You're killing both sides anyway.
There's no.
Do you get what I'm saying?
You said it before, innit? And I'm even trying to bait up your future movements, innit? But you said it before, innit? It's a lose-lose situation. This thing is no winners, no matter what. Even if you walk away untouched, you never got a scratch. You're gonna have a bag of brethren that got mashed up.
We'll talk. I'll say like, okay, cool. Let's say Hackney and Tottenham, we had dramas from, let's say like 1996. Do you get what I'm saying? Killer dramas. Like anytime you see a man, it's da-da-da-da-da. But it's like as you go along, there's not one side from both who can come out and say, we won. Do you get what I'm saying?
There's not any side.
And how long are we going to go for? We're going to go for another 6 to 10 years to try and really see who won? No one won. Because you lost brethren, I lost brethren that I didn't want to lose. Do you get me? So if they gave us that paper and said, you know what? Here's what's going to happen. You're going to get a bit of money. He's going to go jail. He's going to get 25 years. He's going to get 25 years. These 4 are going to die. That one's going to die. That one's going to be off.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
You would never sign it.
Yeah,
and these are the contract. These are the... I always
That's
say...
what happens,
when you come onto the rolls, will they give you an invisible contract? You get an invisible contract. And we all sign up.
Yeah.
So we sign up to something we don't even see. Imagine someone putting paper in front of you and just saying... Lippy at the bottom. Yeah. And you say, right, let me sign it.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And then it's like 20 years later, he shows you, here's what you signed, you know, bro. You signed for man to die. You signed for man to leave. You signed your life away, literally, bro. And this is what these guys don't understand. And you see, there were certain times, bro, I've done certain things, and how crazy is, people might be like, this crazy, it's a bit stupid. Like, I will go and do certain things. You do a shooting, bro, and go home and pray for the nigga you shot. Just because I thought, I don't want him to die. But catch it. I'm praying because I'm thinking, I don't want you to die. I don't want this bird. Real talk, bro. Real talk.
You see the way you said, but catch it? Because you thought I was going to say something that's like, you thought you were saying something that's not good. Brother, we need to have these convos, bro. Because that's facts. Man, you'll do something, and all your brethren is running away, and you're the one worried one.
I'm worried.
And it's like, whoa, you done the mad thing to him, bro. You're saying, brother.
Sometimes I wanted to run back to the scene to this pumper man's
brother. You don't even... No, but bro, that's the reality of this thing. But now, because... I'm not even blaming your generation, but I'm blaming your generation because you was the first to do this thing.
Now talk it up,
because
man.
It's as simple as that. Yeah. And obviously you learnt from man and read it, but let's be honest, innit? It's a thing where because it's hard, innit? Because even though what did you say 96? Even though that seems like a long time ago, if you look at life itself, it isn't. You understand? Because from 96 to when about early 2000s. When did you say it was lively?
From 96 to 2010.
Yeah, but hear this though, yeah? In your mind, yeah? Put it this way, that's, 14 years, yeah? So usually, the way these situations go, early, it's often, innit? It's bare things happening. Then during that early time, it's something serious happens, innit? And that sets the tone of the thing, yeah? So then serious shit is happening, serious shit. So let's just say it got to like the early 2000s now, where it is, innit? You got guys walking into this situation that weren't even there in the start, but they're a big part of it just because it's been guaning. That's how it goes, you understand? So when it comes to the mid 2000s, the 2010s now, it's almost like wouldn't say nothing's happening. It's almost like on site only. Man ain't really gonna go over there. But if man see man, and man, put it this way, man are still maneuvering in life, aware of them, man.
Yeah,
you understand? That's a good way to put it.
100%.
So it's like maybe you get me. So even when you look back, you might have thought, rah, nothing was really going on. But if you're in a dance, certain things have to be there, and you can't go certain places somewhere. And the couple years after that is like this weird little atmosphere where you're still doing that, but it's like you don't know if you should or not.
Half-hearted about
it.
it.
So it's like when you're leaving your yard with certain things, in the heart of the thing is, this is I have to do this. I have to do this. Right? Yeah. But in that little time, it's kind of like raw. I don't even want to see my man, you know. It's like I don't.
This is what I want a lot of these youths on road to check. Yeah. Go and check your brethren in jail. They're brethren with the guys that you're beefing with on road. I promise you, bro. I was speaking to a guy and he was like, and he called out my name. Me and my man have to, and I said it before. You're next door to a man, so it's different. You live with him, so are you gonna come out every single day and be on this beef thing? Never.
Exactly.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's like you might live in Harrow and another man lives in, let's say, Stonebridge or something. Yeah. I don't know how it is. Is it a bit far from each other?
Yeah. If you're gonna
cool. We're talking on a G wing or an E wing or whatever wing you're on, and you're at 35 and your op is at 37. 2 doors down. Do you get what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Give it a month and them men are passing each other burn and swapping lighters.
They don't
because you can't do it constantly every single day.
You're the same. Your status is the same, innit? You're stripped of certain things. You understand? So you just see a man. Bro,
2 man who's on I don't like to use that word because it's such a young word. Who's on the opposite sides? I don't like the ops word. It's like 2 man who's on opposite sides. You both got 25 years for something that he done and something that he done, and you're on the opposite sides. What are you gonna do for the 25 years?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you get what I'm saying? You got bigger things and this is what happens with the beef. We all got bigger things to worry about in the end. Like a man's mum might be passing away on that side, so he might be thinking, I ain't got time to really run down Tricky because my mum's ill, my dad's ill. I've just had 3 youths. I've just had this and that. Everyone gets something that's more important than the drama. See, when you're young, you drop your mumsy off just to go and glide. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, it's like, I got to go shopping with the missus, mate. Yeah. I'll see you after. And beef ain't like that. You can't just turn off the switch. Do you get what I'm saying? And this is the disgusting thing about it, that even with us, things happen when we was like 15, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? The first thing happened when we was like 15. So these youths have to, and I wouldn't say suffer, but I still go through shit now. And this happened when I was 15 years old, bro. I'm a big man now. Yeah. Like, you get what I'm saying? I've done a lot of different things, and you can't pay for it to go out your head. You can't do enough work for it to go out your head. Do you get what I'm saying? It doesn't leave you, bro. If you was involved in certain things, it just don't leave you. And especially, this is what these youths have to understand. If you put someone's body on your back, you're going to have to carry it. You're going to have to carry it. On some gang shit, bro. You're going to have to carry it. Don't think his body's just going to be loose on the floor. You're going to carry that with you, bro. It's going to carry you. There's certain burdens that, as I said, it might not have been me and I might have been there. There's certain things that I'm carrying, bro. I'm carrying and I'm dying for this big heavy nigga to get off my back. Do you get what I'm saying? But you don't just go like that.
Intentions, innit?
Yeah, bro.
It's like, I want to talk about that. That's a good point, because back to what we spoke about in the beginning of the episode with the T-Rose, T-Wiz situation. Apologies that we don't know we're not saying their actual names, but that's what their peers called them and that. What was kind of mad with that is, let's be honest, it's a situation between 2 boys. They're both dead now. It's as simple as that. One of them killed the other. The other day, the other one got killed. But the amount of people that's fed energy into that situation has been unreal.
And rest in peace to both of them.
Rest in peace to both of them. Rest in peace to both of them. We're not sitting here to like, you get me, like we done with a boy that we spoken about previously, Jaden Moody,
my guy, man. Big up, man.
We're not, every death is, you understand, we're here to try to teach. We're not preaching, you understand, but we're just trying to give, if you want to call it an educated opinion of what's going on.
But bro, I've said it. Someone said it in our thing that like someone said it to me that we don't coming from that world, we don't speak about it enough. Do you get what I'm saying? Even today, how many times you was, I don't want to bring up, I don't want to. You're kind of shaky to bring up and just be.
Yeah, but we got to change the narrative,
100%, bro. We have to talk about it because they've got to go somewhere and say, you know what, I want to watch Tricky and Lippy because I'm involved in that right now. I'm involved in. There's man that's involved in it right now. The person that I'm talking about, I used to be. Someone's him right now, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? And they're there. And certain times, bro, it was like. You don't want to get to that stage because there was a stage that I wanted out very early, but I couldn't because of what I've done and this, that, and the other. I couldn't just go and live a normal life. Do you get what I'm saying? You have to stay close to. You have to stay close to the gangsters now. And this was like 10 years in it. You're in it. You've been in it for 10, 15 years, and you're thinking, damn, I just want to go now, man. I just want to but you can't. Do you get what I'm saying? For so many different reasons, because you're that guy, you was involved, and you done this and you done that, and and you can't just go. So my advice will be, before you think about doing that, slide out. Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's cool to say I'm not on it. It's gangster to say I'm not on it. There's some man that say, you know what, I'm not on it, and they go and live their life, and they end up being more realer than the ones that did go and do stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? Come on, bro. You don't have to be the toughest. I'm not making out like I'm the toughest gangster, because you don't have to be the toughest to shoot someone. Easiest thing in the world.
That's another.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
That's another thing we need to get. We need to let it be known. No one's doing nothing unique out here. No one's doing nothing tougher than anybody else.
Yeah, bro.
You understand? It's weapons and we're mashing up each other, and it's even now the youth them can't chat shit now, because what the youth them do now with all this lacking and rare tear, man are just trying to catch man with their pants down. You understand? That's literally what it is. It's like not even. I'm not saying raw. Back in the day, man would call man and say, have your guns at noon and we're gonna have a shootout. But I think there was a little bit more honor in this thing. Now man are just running up on man with.
And here's the honor. We've glided before, bro, and caught a man with his mumsy. What do you think happened to that guy? And if you are watching this guy, please come forward under the comments and say, that was me, but you probably won't. With his mumsy. What do you think happened to that guy, bro? See you? You're lucky. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because, I'm seeing guys now stopping guys with their mum. Do you know that's the ultimate disrespect, bro? That's the ultimate disrespect, and that is something that could get you killed, bro. You involve my mum, that is something that can get you killed.
Again, that with my generation, like I said, man, there's so much that these youths do that I see what we done in the whole going somewhere every day. Man was riding every day, bro. Because we was warring man's, like it wasn't even a cars thing. I'll just be sitting there, rare tear pedal backs. What you say, man? Go. Go over there, So when you're going somewhere every day, it's like things like you should be able to allow a man when he's with his mum, innit? But I'm gonna be transparent. A particular, and this ain't no Hollywood like situation, like can't say, but well known in you lot's thing. There's a couple household names in that. In our thing, it weren't. I wouldn't really say it was really like that. Obviously, if you're from where I'm from, maybe, but to the city, nah. But a lot of man that we kind of had problems with, they're kind of like wormy, innit? So it's like we'd have one set of morals, they kind of had a different one, innit? Maybe it's because they was. I know we said there's no losers, but I felt like at that time, innit, they was kind of losing, innit? So maybe they was not losing, but you get what I'm saying, innit? So there were certain things they were done. So once there was a situation, where man hurt one of them, and then they come to my yard and they smashed up my yard, bro. My mum's yard where I live, And my thing is, man's going to their estate every day, bro, where their windows and front doors are. And man's allowing them. Man's going there, you understand? Mash man up if man see man, whatever. Or like you said, if man see man with his pants out with his mum, even sometimes with his gyal, blood. Man seeing gyal cry so much, it's just, man, you get me, fam? But where man start to, don't get it twisted, I'm not trying to say, like, back then, no one done the dirty thing, but it's once you do the dirty thing, you set the tone, you understand? And like I said, these youths are making it nuts already. Because like you said, you loud my man when you see him with his mum. But if you mash him up, what do you think he would have done when you see him with your mum?
I reckon a man has allowed me. I'm not gonna front.
100%,
I reckon a man
bro.
has known where a certain place is, but it's not my place.
Brother, yeah.
It might be mumsies or aunties or grannies. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Funerals, rare tear. There's gyal,
Yeah.
some little spectator man. Yo, you know my man's here. You know,
Yeah,
rare tear.
yeah.
He'll be like, "What? Where are you though? Yeah, man's at the christening. Rare tear's bare youths
Ooh,
running
louder,
round.
louder,
I'll be
louder.
like, you know
Yeah,
what?
Yeah.
Say nothing, man.
Yeah,
You get
there's
me?
got to be some
Yeah.
sort of respect and there's some sort of honor. I know you think it's crazy, and you think you could just go around and shoot in.
But it's
and
like, but
stab
that's
in
the
and-
thing. I feel the reason we're talking about this, man ain't talking about this for no reason. I feel like it's cool. The youths them see it as like the in thing to not have no honor. To
Yeah,
just do the
yeah.
maddest.
Yeah.
Like, and the worst thing is,
Yeah.
that's not intentional, you know. So they don't think, yeah, I'm gonna go to the christening and mash man up. But it's when something happens, like this situation, where the youth T Rose has obviously been accused of killing my man, yeah? And the reason why I keep talking about it, and the reason kind of, I won't say I feel no way about talking about it, but it's because, let's be honest, there's certain things, but this is pre-drill, yeah? There was certain like known crimes in the city, innit? You knew about certain situations and he licked down my man and look how we're talking about it. We're saying my man. But when it got to the drill situation, we're talking T Rose, T Wiz. It's like names now. It's like, it's on the surface. You understand? So it's like, it's changed that much to the extent, what's happened, you could go on YouTube right now and see that you rapping about killing the next youth. That is unheard of, bro. Like, he's gone to jail, gotten away with it, come out, put on a mask, gone in his estate, and started rapping about the said thing. So from that was the case, their situation's ugly. Their situation's
But this is
horrible.
for all of us, bro. We've all got to
horrible.
make that look corny.
Yeah,
we
we
have
have
to put that
to.
out in the light and say, you know what?
But it's gonna
that is
start from
corny,
us.
bro.
It's gonna
Yeah,
start
man.
from us because the youth them think it's tough. The youth them
Yeah,
think it's
yeah.
so tough.
It's not.
I just think it's the shittest
Yeah.
thing ever. Because my thing, man wouldn't even make a cheeky message. You know, you might put a little cheek, like you said, bro. One tune, fam. If that, chat your little shit. Even if every lyric, you know, you're kind of thinking about a man, but allow it, bro. Let man guess or something, even if it's that. You get me? But this whole, yeah, I wore him and I mash up him and how many times have I done this and how many times, and it's a trend, bro. It's a trend, and it's like it's getting worse and worse.
Bro, I've been on, let's say, Instagram, like 4 years or something like that. I don't know, something crazy. But even down to atting someone on Instagram, my enemies will never at me. I will never at them ever in life.
You're at each other.
We ain't got time to at each other because both of us in our minds know that this got real serious at one stage. Do you get what I'm saying? And are you ready for? This is what I will say to all of these youths. Are you ready for that serious to constantly go on? Forget about the guy who done it. See the other ones outside, I'm talking to you as well. The ones who, maybe like me, who weren't as wild as the other ones. Because I had some real wild animals around me, bro. That was like, as I said, when they're going out to kill, the message was to go and kill. I'm gonna hit my man up. And you're not going to hit a man up and shoot him like 2 times in the head and think he's gonna survive. You know he's gonna die. So your intentions were there, raw, clean intentions, like to go and actually do this. Do you get what I'm saying? And with these youths, bro, they're little babies, man. I see that their intentions ain't there. Their intentions ain't there to go and kill. But when they get you know, when they get, as we spoke about the accidental killing before, it's when they come out and they meet that brethren. You know, my man hit on my man, and he knows he done it accidental, but he takes it on as he's a murderer.
That's why we're talking about this said thing. Because this, for the first time, I've seen, usually with this accidental killer thing, like I said, it started with my generation. It's more the peers putting it on my man. Yeah, he's a shower man and he mashed up my man. But with this said situation, this is the first time I've seen a man that I don't think meant to kill a man come out and just own it. Like, boom. You understand? So that's why it's gotten too much. Like I said, that's the first time I've noticed it. Who knows if he done that because there's another rapper that's done the same and
But there's killers out there right now, yeah. You can go to the Bing, and I know guys personally. You ask them about certain situations, they're in jail sitting on like 30. Them man are still denying it.
Yeah.
They're still denying it. They're sitting on 30 and they're still denying it.
It's
Do you get
because
what I'm saying?
again, the energy. They've seen the other
Bro,
side of it.
they've seen the other side.
But they
Like, do you get what I'm
they
saying?
can't, these youths. I don't get it, man.
And this is what it is with these youths, bro. They're not hearing from guys like us that are here living and breathing and have gone there and been there. They're hearing from, they might see a documentary and catch this now. They might see a man talking from the jail house, or this is long, you know, and all they think as youths, you're just the idiot that got caught. Do you get what I'm saying? So more of this needs to happen, where they're seeing it from people who are out here and who have done it.
But you know what
Do
the
you get
worst
what I'm
thing is?
saying?
I ain't even seen... I'm not even trying to make a joke out of it, but I ain't even seen a youth from this generation in jail saying it's long. I seen them trying to look tough in the pictures and that. Soon home and that. Like, they ain't got 27
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I got guys all over the big. These man are the same man crying. They're crying, bro.
Because of I'm gonna blame social media.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it's all show and tell now. They're thinking man's never gonna show the weaker side in it. I can on this with this thing you control what you put up.
Can I say
you control
something?
what's seen. Yeah.
Very good point.
That's where it is.
Bad boy point.
That's where it is. And
no, seriously, you're getting a hand for that.
It's the realness.
You're getting the 1, the 2, and the 3.
We ain't done it in a while.
Yeah, you're getting the 1, 2, 3. A man said it, you know, once he gives you the 1, 2, 3, it's super official. Facts. Yeah. But hear this though. It's a thing where, like I said, any youth, even look at youths from your area that are in jail for things for a long time. You won't see one humble post on their Instagram. You're still out here, rare tear, still in there with the life. But you follow me. Do you notice that? I can have like 10, 15, 20 man in jail. Do you notice how I don't promote that? Big up all my guys that's away. Like, you know I love you to the core. But I don't promote that on my Instagram. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I will definitely promote a man in a second if a man was like, you know what, this is long. Because there's some of you who might be coming out and these guys still look up to you and they know about you. Come out and this is even a plea to some of you guys. There's thousands of you in prison, and not one of you can make the videos with 4 man behind you masked up and you rapping about stuff from jail. Take some time out. Like, nah, bro. You think I like any of them ones there? When a man's rapping in his cell with 4 man behind him, talking about his drip, his sauce, and what he done to a man. And then goes court the next week and says, you know, it weren't me, Your Honor. If I was Your Honor, I'd pull up that and say, look at your video, you idiot. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Let it go. Just have the right energy.
Have the right energy and
show it, innit? Because that's what it is. Let's be honest. These youths aren't bad, bro. They're
what we're saying. You know what I say? They're not bad. They're misunderstood.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
they're
what
misunderstood.
it is, what we're saying, they get it themselves. But it's not cool to understand. It's cool to be a madman. Have behavioural problems. In my time, if you was the ADHD, you was an idiot, bro. I don't care how much you're stabbing, bro. You're a fool, bro. About you got behavioural problems. I'll punch you up about you're being rude to your mum. But now, it's a mad thing. Now when you're that unruly, I'm not even, you just get them unruly, it's always, more times the light skin you know, you get that mad light skin you, mad, you're just always on road.
I'm not gonna lie, my one ADHD mad light skin you, he thumped me up. He thumped me up, blood.
Nah, brother, there's always like a one.
So, big him up, man.
Yeah, nah, but that's cool now. It's cool to be nuts and tapped. That's what they say, he's tapped. In man's time, it's like, raw, you see my man, don't draw him on the split.
But how was he though? You see, in my time, that guy that you're talking about, apart from the light skin one, he was very quiet. He was mad quiet.
No, because again, his waves wasn't rated. When you started moving mad, it's like, bro, what you on, man? Loud that. Our things is tough and quiet, bro. Like, not just what you're doing. You get me? But now, when that mad is just moving mad, it's like, let him do his thing. Let him do his thing. And let's try and add to that energy. Because he makes your gang looks nutty. Brother, it's a mad thing. It's a mad, bro, it's a mad thing. It's a
But even going on to the older generation, man, don't make us sit here alone. Real talk. Come out, say something. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Because you lot are wasting a lot of energy talking about how tough you are, how tough you used to be, and this, that, and the other. Like, real talk. What is understood doesn't need to be explained. So I don't need to even explain too much. I can give my energy there and say, you know what? Simple as that. Without thinking, bro, man, I'm gonna steal my stripes.
It's as simple as this. It's as simple as this, innit? Man, I know my intentions. I come on for the culture. I tweet with my fingers. Whatever I write about my community, I know my intentions. You understand? I know 100%. That I still see myself as them youth there that I'm talking about. I just see them as me a decade ago and 15, 14 years ago. So it's like where I'm talking from is passion, it's emotion. I know not everyone's gonna like what man has to say.
Oh,
This
gosh,
has
no.
to be said.
Yeah,
This has to be
I couldn't
said.
give a shit.
There's exactly. And
100%.
like you said, let's not be the only ones. So there's various angles of this thing. There might be a man that comes out and says, nah, the youth them need to go church or something. I don't know. But there's obviously I don't agree with certain things. But let's have angles of this conversation. Let's not just make it be Lippy and Chuki are talking about.
No,
this
but as
and
I
that.
said,
Brother,
and you just touched on it, and you was like, I see them. You see the guys in prison. You see the guys that have died. You see these little youths. That's me, bro. They're all me.
Yeah,
Do you get what I'm
100,
saying? So
100.
even if they don't get it, or the other ones on the outside, the ones I'm talking to will
they
get
feel
it
me. Yeah,
because
they feel
they
me.
100% they feel me. I know
Yeah,
they feel me
100%,
because
bro.
they know if you're if you're a lion from the same place, is that what it is? Yeah. Like if you're from the same place, they just get you without even mentioning too much.
Yeah, man.
You can feel it in the handshake.
Brother,
You
why
feel
do
it in the
why
hug.
do you think?
Like
Why
you
do
get
you
what I'm
think
saying?
we take to drill the way we do? Man, like I said, when I first saw them and they're laughing at each other and Rarity, I didn't see the similarities. You understand? But as soon as I did, I just thought, yo, man, this is. You understand? So it's like I almost feel. I won't call it responsibility, but like you said, when you're a lion from the same something, you're gonna look upon the next lion them and be like, yo, like you get me? Especially when you've been through certain things, whether you speak about it or
You
not.
feel
innit?
it, bro.
Man,
we
you
don't
feel
speak
it.
about it too much.
Yeah, no, we
but
don't, man.
We hear it all the time. Lippy,
Yeah.
you're a real one. Tricky,
Yeah.
They can just feel it.
And let's
Do you
be
get what I'm
honest,
saying?
and
The
let's
energy,
be honest,
bro.
man. Let's not little man that off as well. That's the realest feeling when the youth them that you're chatting for fuck with what you're saying.
They do,
and they're
and
saying
I
you're the
love them for
realest.
that.
And exactly,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
even the older generation, like you understand. So that's the rewards of this thing. You won't just be a dickhead, just talking wise. You know, you'll get the love in it. You'll get the like from my move, how I move. There's bare situations that aren't sorted out, but I know if I was to see certain man, it's calm, and that's not because I'm a bad man and I'm famous now. No, it's none of that. But it's just from man see where man's mind is at. That's the way things are going. I basically still live where I live. Them boy they still live where they live. When we don't want to mash each other up no more. I'm not saying right, man.
you know what it
I'm
is?
not saying where's their podcast
It
to say
gets-
that it's calm, but it's just energy.
It
you get
gets
me?
tiring. Everything you do, yeah, bro. Let's talk from a football sense.
Yeah.
You don't go and play football into your 40s and keep
Yeah.
playing. You get tired.
Yeah.
Your legs don't move the same.
No, but
Everything
hear
don't
this
move
though.
the
But what's the
same. Like,
difference? What's the difference?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
When footballers finish football, everybody's a pundit, bro. Everybody's looking back on the game and saying, "Yo, man, want to know who the new Neymar, new Messi, man, want to know." You understand? And in this thing, there's none of that. It's just you just walk away, and it's almost like relief. Yes, I'm away from this.
but
thing.
catch it. Catch what I'm saying now. And this is why I wasn't disrespecting my older G's. Like, you know why they don't stay around to guide the youths? They're tired.
Yeah, bruv.
They're tired.
It's
So
not
don't
'cause
think
it's
I'm
negative.
disrespecting them.
Yeah, nah,
it's not a
100%.
negative
Yeah,
thing.
It's not intentional.
Some of them are tired and
Yeah,
they think
because
you
you don't
ain't
want
got
to
the
stay
time.
there. You don't want to stay in the same yard that you got raided in all the time. You're gonna say
They're tired,
You're gonna
bro.
give them a one last speech and say,
Yeah,
"God,
you
innit?"
man-
yeah, exactly. Say you lot stop stabbing each other, but yo,
Yeah.
I'm moving to
Because I can't
You see
stay
me?
around here because I'm trying to heal myself and I said
yeah.
it before. You can't. I said it in the last episode.
Yeah.
You can't heal
Yeah.
where you've been broken.
Now let's be honest. Let's
Do you
be
get what I'm
honest.
saying?
It goes back to we said it again on a previous episode. Not everyone can stick around and talk to people and read it.
100%.
You understand?
I get
But
it.
the guys that can do it. 'Cause let's be honest. Let's just say we got 10 man that's involved in the mad thing. Yeah. Usually you got like 4 or 5 man that are heavily involved. The other 5 is just outskirts. Innit? They don't even have to decide. They don't even have to go link the man them that day. You understand? But for that 4 or 5, it's just real life. You
every day,
understand?
every day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but for that
every day.
other 5 is kind of they're
Yeah.
just the kind of
Yeah.
man's not trying to little man their thing.
No,
they can
no,
get
no.
licked down just like everybody
Yeah,
else. But it's
100%.
more like the intentional wise.
Yeah.
You understand? Let's be honest. Like no 2 men think the same way.
No.
But in when you get batches of men, man will rub off on each other and you understand? But same way the guys that aren't too involved, they'll rub off on man as well and they'll see, oh, you're playing that role, I'm gonna kinda you get me? So whether you're one of the two, you can chat in it. Like I said, it's usually the leaders them. It's the leaders. Like you said, you could get out the car because of who you was. Probably.
But you know, it was. Yeah, bro.
I know it sounds fucked.
No, but 100%.
Certain man could have said, stop the car. Man would have said, brother.
Bro, I'm not going to lie. I've been there and hypocritical.
You've done
I've seen them, but you're not higher ranked like that. So a man's, and I'm not going to lie, God bless, man. Because I'm there and saying, hey, if you get out of the car, like real talk, you're an agent.
And that's why
get in there.
And
then, bro, but think about that. Why would you force a man to get in a car and do something which he don't want to do, and then after, when he snitches on you, call him a snitch? He could just turn around and say, no, I told you, I didn't want to do it. Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying? And there's a lot of guys doing things that they don't want to do, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So even this conversation is for you to, I'm not going to say you're just going to slam your knife down and say, you know what, I'm done from today. But it's going to give you a little thought.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Because there were certain times that when people on the outside was like, no, you man are the chillers. And I'm thinking, fuck, I just don't want to be involved, bruv. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Even when, like, come on, bro, who wants to live that life, bro? As I said, I was going to cinema, and we crack jokes about it now, me and my brethren. Like, I went to cinema with my girl, bro, with 3 of my homies, bro. Like,
like all of that. Is that how man trying to live?
Bro,
and that's how the
is that how you're trying to live?
Yeah,
I promise you, and my brethren will never forget, because he's an idiot, because in the cinema, this is just a little joke on it, he sat between me and my girl. Like, I was thinking,
some real security shit.
No, he sat between me and my girl, like, and he was like, yeah, bro. Like, I was like, obviously not for the whole film. I was like, move, man, you're Egypt, man. You think you're here for that? But they were just, no, you can't go cinema on your own, bro. Us man's gonna come. Man sitting in the row behind me, and nothing happened. Like, do you get what I'm saying? But the cinema was in Holloway, so he's like, Tottenham could come and da-da-da. Man was like, no, bro, da-da-da. Man's coming. Man's coming. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Cinema with 3 man and your gal. You can't even smooch, because them times there, it's an Egypt thing to be kissing up gal there.
Man's been clinic, like 5 man up. Gal coming in there like, raw, all of you lot.
Yeah,
mash
bro.
up saying, nah, bro.
This is what they're not understanding.
Only
Shopping.
one of us is going.
Yeah, bro. And go close. Mama say, you going Blue Water? Alright, cool. Wait till man them come. Bro, I need to go now, you know. No. We're going about 3 because my man's not going to be down and my man's got this and da-da-da, and he needs to come with that. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, bro. Every single... And these things, guys, they don't just go out of your head, because certain times, even in this day and age, I find myself doing certain things. I wouldn't say what it is, but I find myself doing certain things that... With the PTSD, it makes me, oh, bro, do you know what? Yo, I'm going up here. You man gonna follow me? Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, and you know who you're phoning.
I'm not gonna talk. I know peaceful man, the most peaceful of brothers that can't go to certain dances.
Yeah,
unless there's a fire around there.
Yeah,
peaceful man.
Yeah,
they don't want no one to get shot. You know.
Yeah.
But let them find out that there's no machine in the back. Yeah, man, can't go, lads. So it's just
I've
PTSD,
got man like that,
brother, and they're not bad no more. They're not even. You understand? But it's just
PTSD.
they feel it's that necessary.
Yeah,
you understand?
I'm saying no, we're cool, man. I spoke to my man last week, man.
They're saying,
brother,
like, yo, like, you get me, fam. Like, it could go wrong though. It could go. You see me? So, yeah, man. It's. Don't get it twisted. It's a lot of broken men out here.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a lot of broken men out here. Nah, serious. So it's like, for that said reason, I get why not a lot of men are kind of stick around and chat to man. But it's just, it's gonna be tough. But the reality is, until there's more of that, things aren't gonna.
How
change.
does a broken man heal a soon to be broken you? You get what I'm saying? You know why? And that's what I said. I don't want to disrespect all the guys. Some of these guys are in their 40s and still trying to heal from shit from their 20s, bro. Real life. Yeah. They're still trying. So if his head's going mental, he doesn't even feel that I can come out and talk to a youth man and tell him what. Do you get what I'm saying? And plus, because his head's all over the place, the way he talks and gets it across, the youth man looks at him like he's a nutcase. Oh, my man's mad, bruv. My man used to be a true one, you know? And now he's just mad, bruv, talking about come off the roads and them things there. No, he's not mad, bro. He's trying to help you. But he doesn't even know how to just say it without saying it just blatant, like, get out now. It's like a scene out to get out.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Man, that's like, man's gonna name him, innit? Man, I always want an episode to mention my boy, innit? Always bigging me up, and I don't. Big up Bionic Steve. OG from the roads. Big him up. It's because he does that. Yeah. He's on a, brother, you see me, fam. I don't know what's wrong with them man there, because if it was me, I'd just go in the yard, bridging. You see me, fam. when I went in the yard 25 years ago, man, there was about 7 man in there. Listen, mash out everything. Rare went jail, saw the bread that was in there, mash him up again. Rare then in the next video, it'll be like, you them, man. You gotta stop killing each other, bro.
No, a couple of men have told me Bionic Steve's.
You can see. You can see, bro.
But I can see, as I said, when you're alive from the same world, I can see in his eyes.
I can feel it. So it's like, don't get it twisted. At first, when I heard he was cussing me.
Yeah, it was dissing me, bro.
Fuck,
no, but he picked me up. He was like, you know, big up Tricky. And then about 2 episodes later, he was like, fuck Tricky, bro. I was like, you know what, Steve? Like, fucking hell, mate.
And now he offered me out. He's like, listen, Lippy, I heard you say a couple of things about, man, in the comments. I'm in the gym every day. After 7, Rare Tear, if you want a link, man, Rare Tear, we can chat. But if it's the next thing, I want that Rare Tear. But you get me, so I get it. And again, I don't think we're taking the piss out of Bionic Steve. There's a lot of Bionic Steves, you understand? And
there is, bro. You're letting man know that what he's saying is truth. It's just the way he's saying
exactly.
it. Yeah.
And that's because he's from a different generation. Yeah. He's not from social media, you understand? So, but it's gonna take some. It's gonna take some Bionic Steves. It's gonna take some Lippies, some Trickies, everybody's. You get me to sort out this thing. So,
and this is one thing I want to say before we wrap up. Yeah, you know what I don't like, that everyone complains when the college, university type student comes out and talks about it. Man will be like, you weren't on the road,
because man for know that angle.
But you know why you need to know that angle.
Yeah,
and you know why he's talking? Because he was involved as much as everyone else, but he chose something else. Do you get me? So that doesn't make him less realer than the next man. Do you understand what I'm saying? Man always baby food him. I don't want to listen to him. And this is why we're always F, because we don't want to talk, but we get mad when another man speaks about our story.
So it's just nobody's chatting.
Well, chat. You have to, bro, because no one's going to learn if no one don't talk. If we all stay silent, these youths will be thinking, you know what, they're doing the right thing, and they're not. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
yeah,
bro.
But to wrap it up, man. The youth them. This is kind of how we finished the other episode. Mad, not awkward, but it's like, what do you even tell? It's like,
nah, bro.
Is it nah? Listen. It's a thing where
listen to it. That's what you need to tell them.
Just listen. Just listen, just keep your head up. There's a lot of positives right now, you get me? We're going to do an episode like that soon, you get me? To show you how much better it is for you youths in music and everything else, you understand? Because not everything's bad for you lot. And I think,
just being able to get on your phone, I couldn't do that at 15 and see millionaires.
It's major, major.
Even if you can't touch them, you can actually DM them and talk to them. Man couldn't do that at 15. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
you can see millionaires, you can feel their energy, you can see what they're doing.
You could just start a mad thing. You could just start something. So I kind of think, focus on that. Focus on how far certain things are progressing in you lot's little young boy world, and just big up yourselves, man. Big up all the for the culture people. Them we said it before. We want to get like a young guest on, and we'll sort that out in due time.
Yeah, man.
Don't everyone don't DM us on that. We'll sort it out in due time. But yeah, man. Yeah.
Big up, man. Yeah, that's all, man. That's big up for the culture,
everybody.
for the culture. Energy. Love that.
Yeah, that's our best episode ever, bro.
Boom.
I said that about 37 times.
Yeah, he said that.